Vancouver Island communities are putting pressure on the federal government tonight to do something about an environmental mess that nobody seems able or willing to clean up. Over the past year, we have shown you a number of examples of derelict boats burned out or abandoned along the shores of Vancouver Island. Now the provincial government is being cornered as island communities demand action. Shachi Curl has the story tonight from the Ubcm convention in Whistler. Shachi.
Well, Hudson, at the legislature in Victoria, getting access to cabinet ministers isn't always that hard, but it is very difficult for the mayors and councillors of remote BC communities, including those on the North Island, and that is why UBCM is so important. The burned-out remains of the Florence Filberg represent more than an eyesore to the people of Souk. It is an ugly reminder of a widespread problem that's growing increasingly difficult to solve.
It's not the taxpayers' responsibility to have to deal with that.
We've seen them over and over again in the last year. The Florence Filberg and Souk, these rotting relics filled with garbage at Gowland Todd Provincial Park. And this wreck, a so-called environmental ticking time bomb on the shores of Cooper Island. They've all disgraced the beaches and waters of Vancouver Island. The latest insult, this, a flaming barge found at the mouth of Desolation Sound, an example of how derelict and abandoned vessels are turning up not just in communities on the island, but all along the coast of BC. It's an issue familiar to us, but now island and coastal communities are bringing it to the provincial stage here in Whistler at the annual meeting of the Union of BC Municipalities. The communities say they need the provincial government to step up and lobby the federal government on their behalf. That's because cleaning up the mess is technically Ottawa's responsibility, but there are a number of jurisdictions involved. Souk Mayor Janet Evans says she's yet to see any money or any commitments.
We have the ability to get out there, move it, hire whoever, but we need somebody to send the bill to, and we don't have that somebody yet.
The provincial and federal government need to come together to figure out who's going to be responsible when things like this happen in our communities so that we don't have the disastrous impact of people burning stuff into the water.
It's a priority for me. I want to see the file move forward.
Timelines?
We're hoping to get conclusion with Ottawa by the end of the year, and then we can move forward in 2011 in terms of a new rule set and how we manage these crafts.
A local issue that provincial politicians are trying to filter up to the feds. Evans will be presenting her resolution to UBCM membership tomorrow in hopes of extinguishing this burning problem. Hudson, tomorrow we hear from opposition leader Carol James. The policing debate is expected to heat up again, and there will be a number of island-specific resolutions, including that derelict boat one, being discussed at the annual meeting of UBCM, and we will have all of it for you from here in Whistler.
Shachi Curl reporting. Shachi, thank you.